just finished building the Guardians of the Galaxy ship from Endgame. Now, this was part of the Infinity Saga line that they came out with during like 2020, like basically after Endgame, because a lot of the sets that they were making for the movies at the time, they didn't really know what they were making. They had a concept art and a rough idea, but a lot of times they would make a set based off of something that they had never even seen before, and they didn't really know how to go about it. Now, these sets came out post Endgame, so they actually knew what they were doing, and I did like this line quite a bit, but unfortunately, these sets are retired now. So this came out in 2021, retired in December 2023. It retailed for $160. It's 1,901 pieces. So it comes with 6 minifigures. We have Rocket, Mantis, Thor with Stormbreaker and the long hair, and then we have Groot as a teenager, obviously in Endgame, and then we have Star-Lord and then a Chitauri soldier. Now, I'm not 100% sure why we have the Chitauri in there. I don't really feel like it fits in the set, but maybe they felt like they had to have a villain. So I think this is a really good build, and I love that they made it a display as well. I think it doesn't make sense to have these a set this big and then not be able to display it. There's not really a place to put this down if it didn't have the display, so I'm really glad that it has it. I do wish that there was one of those little things at the front that said like Guardians of the Galaxy ship, like whatever. But unfortunately, not the Milano. The Milano is awesome, definitely the better Guardians of the Galaxy ship, but this one looks really good as well. And the orange is a nice switch up from the blue and yellow, like the other one. During this build process, I didn't really think it was that repetitive for some reason. Even though you are basically doing the same thing on both sides, it didn't really make me feel like I was just aimlessly doing stuff, because I know a lot of times when you build something that you have to have the same parts on like multiple sides, it does feel a little repetitive, but I had a great time building this, and I thought I would be a little overwhelmed with how many orange pieces there were, but honestly, I was able to find everything pretty easily, and I did this in a pretty timely manner. Now, I do like the couple features of the wings. Now, unfortunately, these ones don't move, but the smaller ones underneath, these go up and down, so it's kind of like it's blasting into space. And then the ones on the back as well move. This one goes in, this one goes in, this one can go in, this one can go in, and then they can obviously go back out as well. Now, the front of this, the purple part opens, but if you really want to look inside, you can go all the way up with this. Now, obviously, you're gonna have Star-Lord flying the ship, and then this can close, but we have this part on the top that can open, and then you can see inside the ship. Now, there are a couple stickers in this set, honestly not too many, but I did notice that there is definitely a difference between the way they make stickers then and the way they make stickers now. I don't know if it's just because this set has been sitting in my collection for a number of years, but I feel like the stickers now are way easier to put on. Like, I'll try to put these on in the same way that I've put on new stickers, and they just don't stick on the same way. I don't know if anyone else feels the same. But coming inside here, we have a couple panels on the front, and then we have 2 places to sit. We have a donut with clearly someone they're going after. I want to say that's Wanda, but I don't think it is. I can't really tell. Now, we also have over here a little coffee maker, and then in the back there's more seating as well. So not a ton of room in the ship, but definitely room for some minifigures as well. So let's click this back on. And yeah, I get there's also some gun shooters on the side as well that can be moved around. Now, there is a lot of orange. I do like the feel, and then I love the purple. It makes it stand out so good. So they did a great job with this build. I do love the blue as well to make it seem like you're really blasting off into space. So I had a great time building this. I think this is going to look great on display. I definitely am going to need to pick up that Milano at some point, because unfortunately it did retire, but I got to get it before it goes up too much in value, because this one is already at like $180 something on the resale market, which is not too much from the original 160, just a little bit more. So for something that's been retired for almost 3 years now, pretty good price. Now, I'm glad I got to showcase this to you guys. I loved building this, and it's been sitting in my collection for years now, and I thought it was time to finally build it, because I definitely wanted these minifigures. I don't think I have most of these Guardians of the Galaxy minifigures, so I'm super glad that I got them now in my collection. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. I want to build as many Lego sets as possible and showcase them all to you guys. Let me know what you guys want me to build next. Thank you so much for watching.